It is this time o'clock. Hopefully I can show you without everything going away. Boom. Hey, on March 6th, I just happened to turn on hit the phone, and I was like, oh my goodness. And so I said, oh, it's time to get on here and talk to Be Love. So hope you had a wonderful Friday, TGIF. Mine was pretty busy. Started out thinking I was gonna go out with mom to a couple places, and she changed her mind, and then told me after I had gotten dressed and everything and ready. I had been up for a while just preparing for her, but then she changed her mind. So she was like, just go back to sleep. So I changed clothes, put my PJs back on, got back in bed, and I promise you, it probably was no more than like 10 or 15 minutes. She was like, Ashley, come downstairs. I need you to use the computer. And I'm like, Mom, I thought we were going back to sleep. I didn't know we were going to be working on something. So she called me downstairs, and we were working on this project for like it had to have been at least an hour. And I was so tired, but that's what she needed me to help her finish, understand, complete. So I said that's what I had to do. So either way, I was going to lose that time anyway. So, looking back on it now, I was going to lose that time regardless if we had left for the errands. So, it worked out. Then after that, we were out for a while. Did some stuff in the community and met my godmother for a quick second. Came back here, got Chipotle, scarfed down half a burrito, and I do want to let you know I am back to being vegetarian, vegan again, as it turns to 222. Yeah, so I started that probably maybe 1.5 weeks now I think about it. And it's interesting because I don't know if you can tell, but my face is fuller than it was when I was not vegan, which is interesting. But really what that comes down to is I'm drinking a lot of protein shakes, and I put chia seeds in there for fiber too and protein. And I'm using 2 different kinds of peanut butter. Like I told you before, peanut butter and the fudge one. And I'm staying away from dairy. I love cheese. I have had cheese last week, as a matter of fact, when my brother, when I had to babysit with my mom and dad with my niece and nephew. And when we babysat them, we were watching a movie, and they decided to have pizza that night. So so I did have pizza. And I had it because I was starving. I was so hungry. I couldn't figure out what I was going to eat. So I said, well, let me just go ahead and just have this. And I had like at least 3 slices. I think I might have 4. It was really good. What else happened? This week I also made, I think I might have told you. Yeah, I told you what I made the other day. Did I tell you that? I feel like I haven't told you about it. I was afraid. Let me just step back. I was afraid to tell you because I was like, I don't know how long it's going to last, and I don't want you to feel like you have to change because of me, because I could care less. If you choose to eat meat, that's fine. If you choose to be vegan, that's fine. If you choose to, whatever you choose to do, it's your choice. And so I don't want you to think you have to change, or I would make you change. And so that's part of the reason why I didn't mention it, because I didn't want you to have to feel vexed or pressured in any way or stressed. If you feel like eating the way I do, that's your choice. If you don't, that's fine too, and I have nothing against that. My mom and I had a discussion yesterday, and she was saying, because where she's from, so she's like, yeah, God put these on earth. And I was like, there's no problem. If you want to do that, it's fine. I think the difficulty with me, I would say, is, of course, through prayer and, you know, knowing where you get your food from is all of it. It's not a matter of, because you can be a vegan, but if you eat McDonald's French fries all day long, or, you know, or a bunch of, or just any type of diet that's not balanced, it's not going to be good for you. So it's a matter of what you put in your body. And I was reading something or watching a short. I watch a lot of the shorts that talk about health or parts of the body, or the stomach. Like I was reading one about chia seeds and how digestion deals with that. I saw one on water. What was another one I saw? Hair and how it functions. And I like them because when I was in school, we had to read all about those in the books, but now we actually have visual movies that AI created for us to see, and it's like real time. You can see what's going on and everything. So it's kind of neat. Oh, I saw another one talking about the benefits of cold showers versus versus hot showers, and when to take both. They said, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but I'm just so excited to talk to you. So they said warm showers are good at night, especially 30 minutes before bed, because it tells your body it's time to relax, just like you would if you were to take a bath. And then just the opposite is true in the morning, when you want to get your metabolism kick-started, when you want to have more concentration, more focus, you take a cold shower. And even though you want to take a cold shower, if it's too much for you to take it, then you can go 2 minutes warm, 30 seconds or something like that, they said, off with cold, and then 2 minutes warm again, back and forth until you are, until you're ready to get out the shower. I've done it a couple times. I have noticed a difference in my concentration, so I recommend it if you at least want to just give it a try and see how it, what you think of it. I know it's probably difficult to do in cold climate environments, so like up north, but where you live out west, it may be a little bit more smooth. That's just, just a suggestion, whereas I don't really have much of an option, considering all I have is a car. So, it's a little bit different, but, it's, the research is out there, so if you want to go check that out, that's out there too. But getting back to the original conversation, it's just a matter of where you get your food from. If it's not, I think that's the most important thing. And certain things give us more energy than others, but it's also dependent upon, what your lifestyle is. So, to each his own, ultimately, but I guess I also want you to know that if you did want me to cook you certain things, I would still do so, because that's, love is non-judgmental. Love is non-judgmental. So if you want me to fix you some, what's a good one? A turkey sandwich or BLT or burger or bacon, it's fine. I'll cook it for you. Okay, just so you know. Other than that, getting ready for his birthday coming up. I am excited. They said it's gonna be cloudy on my birthday, but still warm. So I'm looking forward to that. They said it's gonna be the hottest so far. What I've seen on the weather app, it said it's gonna be the hottest day this year thus far. So I'm really looking forward to it. I might be too excited. I hope I don't get pneumonia, after the weather fluctuations. But we'll see. I'm just grateful that it's coming. Grateful that for the weather to be what it is. I'm just hoping it stays, and doesn't change to cold weather. That's my prayer to the universe, to Mother Earth. Mother Earth, please, maybe you can help me out below, because you're an Earth sign. Like, please don't send water. Don't send water down on my birthday on next week. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know. We won't know until it's here. So, there was something else. Oh yeah. So I have gained a little weight, and I actually gained 2 pounds since I started, which is, it lets you know. I've been taking. I have. Let me make sure I say it correctly in the right order. I have been taking my this lifestyle seriously, and not just, it's not for the sake of trying to lose weight or anything like that. It's just to try to eat healthier and to have more energy, because I know sometimes, especially because I eat late, sometimes it's really heavy on my stomach, and and sometimes, especially the fact that, like, with what I have to take prescription wise, it's a lot to process, so the more I can make that easier and give my body the energy it needs, as well as um, vitamins, whatever, all that good stuff. Drinking water, I've been really focused on doing that and taking this medicine early enough so I don't have to be groggy the next day and have a like brain fog. So, all of it's coming together. So I'm grateful. As far as this weekend, I don't think there's something supposed to be going on tomorrow. What was that? I can't remember. I'm supposed to run a couple errands with Mom, but I'm not sure. I can't think of what those are right now. I should probably ask her before I go to bed. I feel like she mentioned something. Oh well. Have to cross that bridge when you get there. Let me see. Can't remember. Anyway, well, so much for that thought. It'll come back around when I've. Let me say something. And I'm upset if I had to start like that. Okay, three things. The first thing is, how far should I go back? Yes, I want to start there. The first thing is, when I recorded the James Brown, I think I mentioned this to you already, but I just want to make sure. When I recorded James Brown's Say It Loud, the first time I recorded it, it got blocked. So there was that take. And then I did it again. I found a different version, and it worked. Then I tried to record, and I did record myself playing Sunshine of Your Love by Cream, Eric Clapton's group. And I uploaded it, and that also got blocked. So I didn't know if either one of them were going to be posted. I didn't know that was the case for either one of them until the next day. And so I was like, okay, well, let me just go to, see what. And so when I saw the red line, the arrow, the circle with the line through it, the red circle with the line through it. So I was like, okay, so those two got blocked. So that's when I said, well, let me try to do something. I didn't even know that the Sunshine of Your Love song got blocked until the next morning. So that's why I had to tell you about what happened with that one, because I just assumed that it was going to work. So anyway, there was another one. What was that one? I had something else I said to you. I can't remember what it was. I can't think of it, but I feel like yesterday or the day before there was another video I was supposed to post, and I forgot. And I didn't forget to post it. I fell asleep with the phone in the bed, and I fell asleep because I was gonna try to do it, you know, in the bed. I was gonna try to upload it from the bed instead of just. What I usually do is I sit right over here in my near my sink and on the stool, and I'll put in all the information and everything and do it right here. But I was like, no, I'll just set it up in the bed or whatever. And so when I got in the bed felt so good and so cozy that I just passed out. So the next day I was like, wait a minute, I don't think I uploaded the video. I was like, I'm so sorry, because you were probably, that has never happened before. So I'm so sorry. And I was trying to fight it, and I felt myself getting tired, more and more sleepy, and more sleepy, and I was trying to tell myself to do it, but as soon as I was like, let me just turn over. As soon as I turned over, if my head hit the pillow, I was out. So that's why you didn't get a video that one day. And I feel like it was, let's say Friday. I feel like it was Wednesday night, but I could be wrong. Wednesday or Thursday, but I feel like it's Wednesday. It was Wednesday night going into Thursday, I think. I could have it reversed. Thursday going into Friday could be the other option. I can't remember, but the day I missed, that's what happened. So now you know, and I need to be more cognizant of when I post covers, to be sure that the song's not gonna get what I got. I was very fortunate on the ones I used for for February, because I was really there was some on there that I wanted to use, and I was like, I wasn't sure I was gonna be able to use them, and sure enough, they were able to. I was able to, and I was like, wow, I couldn't believe it. Excuse me. There were more that could have been that way that my shorts are the Cream Sunshine of Your Love, excuse me, and James Brown Say It Loud. Those two could have been fine, and if any of the other ones got blocked on the February posts, that would have been sad. So I'm very grateful for those working. All right, well, I have to get going. I'm sleepy, and I woke up early this morning, earlier than my usual, so I don't want to set myself up for a long day tomorrow. I don't even know what's gonna happen. Excuse me. I don't even know what we have planned for tomorrow, but I do know I'm looking forward to talking to you, and and I want to be present. So I love you, and remember what I said. So if you want, you want a bacon cheeseburger with some mayo, a little lettuce, maybe a little onion, caramelized onion. What else would you like on your burger? Let me think. I think you would like maybe a brioche roll with a little toasted for you. Maybe a burger, at least medium or well done. Are we talking about food right now? Medium well. No, well done. No. With, let me see, maybe, I don't know. Would you like provolone cheese, Swiss cheese, Monterey Jack, American, maybe American, and American cheese or cheddar cheese. I could see you liking that too. A little lettuce, a little tomate, a little mayo maybe, a little ketchup, a little mustard, a little caramelized onion, a little maybe onion rings. We gonna go all out. What else would you like? Maybe what would dessert be? What would dessert be? You got it. You got it the first time. Dessert B. All right. All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night. I love you. Dessert B.